What's up, guys? I just got done editing today's podcast that you're seeing. We have a very special guest on, Myer. You may have seen him on social media. He does goofy videos now. But I had a great conversation with him about Christianity and his faith. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this. And yeah, so for more amazing guests, and hope you guys enjoy this one. All right. Welcome back, guys, to the Archetype podcast. Today we have a special guest with us. We got Myer in the building.
Yo, what's up? Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
This means the world to me.
It means the world for me, for you to be on here.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, dude. So today we're gonna, what I want to do is, I'm gonna lay it out to you real quick. I want to go through like a little bit of your background, how like you got to the point where you are now with social media a little bit, just cause like, I don't even fully know the story either. So I want to go through that a little bit. And then I do want to talk about religion, Christianity, all that. Okay, perfect. So let's start here. So we got my friend David Stilson in the background right now. They're actually neighbors. And so he was telling a little bit earlier about like, when you were younger, you were doing skits?
Okay, I've been like posting on TikTok since I was in 7th grade. So I've been posting for a minute. And I'd occasionally have a video that got like 2,000 likes. That was the world to me. I was like, oh my God. Like people at school would be like, yo, TikTok kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember that sometimes. But it was never like a big thing. I like making videos. And when I got to high school, I kept posting. I kind of like had a little glow up, so I started making like thirst traps and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But by the time I got to sophomore year, and like like my friend group, like Presley, Owen, like Didibop, like that group, where I really like took off, that all happened because Presley moved, my good friend Presley, like he moved to Carmel, and he had like 30,000 followers, and at the time I had like 10,000.
Did you know how he amassed that much? Like, what was he? Because I wasn't aware at the time. What was he doing?
He was on Niche Talk. Like he was like he was niche before niche was a thing. Like it was like like the underground music, like like fashion. Like he would post, and he had like a look. He had a look to him. So he kind of like gained some following. So was Owen. Owen was also like underground.
Owen is Didibop, right?
Yeah, Owen's Didibop for.
Yeah.
So y'all know. So they like met through that, and they both live in Indiana. So Owen lived in Brownsburg, Presley lived Carmel, and I was like, yo, you can sit with me at lunch, because he had no friends. And one day he was like, do you want to go hang out with me and my friends? I'm like, oh, get back, let's do it. And we all went thrifting, and I met Owen, and I knew who he was. Like before he really blew up, he had like 100K. And
before he blew up,
like
he had 100K. That's crazy.
He blew up like 3 separate times.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But okay, so I hung out with them, and we kind of just became like a little friend group. And Owen would post, and I vividly remember we were in a Myer, and he was like, do y'all want to be in my video? And I was like, no. I was like, I do not want to be one, because he makes like dumb videos. So I gave in. And the video like blew up, and it was like us wrecking havoc in the grocery store. And it was just like, it was like a stupid video where I like kicked the boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was me stepping out of my comfort zone. And I guess it kind of just like hanging out with them, I kept posting videos and more videos and more videos. And I was like, I kind of like this. I was like, you know what? And being friends with them too, they were in like this community, and I kind of grew to get into that community too. And we gained like a following around it, and I started making money off of that niche. Because artists would hit us up, we'd promote their music, and it was like some bread, some money. My sophomore year of high school,
dude. And I remember okay, so if you guys don't know, like, before I was like super into Christian music and only really listening to that, Yachty was like on my Mount Rushmore. Of
I always
just, like,
say
music.
that this dude reminds me of Yachty, like the white Yachty.
The white, that's right. And so he came to school one day and he was like, yo, yeah, like Yachty's management just like hit me up to do a promo for him. I'm like, bro, are you serious, bro? What? Because we're in furniture class where I'm just like, okay, like, bro, like that's crazy. And then before I knew it, you were going to like the elimination match.
Because
It moves so fast.
Owen was like, I have to thank Owen for like all of that stuff because he
man.
really like, he was really big. So he had like over 1 million followers. I had like 300,000. He would get like all these big people would just really like him, and like Cole Bennett mutualed all of us on Instagram and was just like, yo, I got you guys backstage. And that was like life changing for me. Like I was like, how do I get to do this?
You right?
But it was awesome. Like I got used to it and I got comfortable. And when stuff like that kept happening, you know, I just like kind of got lazy. I stopped posting as much. And that was like the worst thing ever, but it taught me such a good lesson to the point like, you know, don't take stuff for granted. I took my little era of fame for granted. So did all of my friends, to be honest. Like we're doing better now because we kind of realized that I reinvented myself. Owen reinvented himself, and it was just at a point where we weren't doing good. Like we were just like like slowly losing followers, and then my account, like to top it off, bro, my account got age restricted, and like I couldn't get views, I couldn't get comments. I just like it just cooked my, what's the word? Like, I didn't have any motivation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
your drive.
Yeah, it cooked my drive, and it took me until this year, bro, to like really start posting again. And last week I gained 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Bro, and I saw that and I was like, because I'm not gonna lie, I peeped your story and I saw your dashboard of like how many people had viewed your account. I was like,
That's literally nothing compared to my bro.
Oh
Some of my friends have like
gosh.
170 million views in the last 30 days.
Wow.
My goal is 100 million because I'm really trying to get some deals.
Yeah.
On Reels.
Yeah.
Because I'm not making much money right now. I will be completely honest. I am dead broke.
That just means they got to hit you up.
Yeah, but I'm working. I made a little bit of money today for the first time in a minute.
Perfect, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it was really cool seeing honestly, like it was, this incline means so much, at least to like people from my perspective, because we saw like the natural decline of like, they're talking a little bit less about things, talking a little bit less. Like there was a relevance to your guys' like friend group, and it became less and less. But to see that made this so much more dramatic, where it's like, what is Myer doing at IU? Like I'm genuinely seeing these videos. I'm like, bro, this dude is all over the place, all over again.
No, like actually, because we were like the face of TikTok for like a good 6 months. Like my friend group, the main thing though, bro, when Henry left us, because we had a fourth. Remember Henry, like the guy who looked like me?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. What happened to him?
Bro, he just like, he had a realization. He was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like he like didn't want to, because bro, like another thing is like, the reason I reinvented myself was because the content I was making was not me. Like it was like, I knew it would perform well, so I would post it. And like, it was for like a younger audience, like middle school girls kind of. And I just didn't like it. Like, Henry had that realization where he didn't really want to be known for what he was doing, and he kind of just went to LA, went to New York, got like a group of he hung out in the scene, which the scene is like underground, like that kind of stuff. He made a name for himself with like clothing and like music and
what's it like? Do you
producing.
like? Is there specific things like names that you could put out there that I would know that?
There was like, I don't really want to talk too much about it because it's a little bit of
fair enough
drama. Yeah. But like he was hanging around like Brennan Jones and like, I don't know if you know who Edward Skeletrix is, but there's like a little bit of drama with that.
Okay, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it because that's Henry's stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to lead you into that.
Yeah, he was like hanging around those people, and he also would host like people's streams, like on SoundCloud, which was
that seems
like he did that for a little bit, but he kind of just like didn't. He just like
fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So then
he deplatformed himself.
yeah. And like that was his choice.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Presley, and Owen kind of like we were just a different case. I don't even know. It was people, and it sucked because we were losing views, but we weren't even like, bro, we were still big.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it was like we used to get like 100,000 likes, and then we were getting like 10,000 or 20,000.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's still so much.
Yeah.
And cause like now I'm getting like 2,000 is like the normal, which is still a lot, but it's like not that much. But it doesn't bother me. This is the thing. Like, it really doesn't, because I learned a lot from it, and it was a nice experience to have. And it's like, it motivated me now. Like, you see me doing much better.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, me and Presley and Owen just, like, gave up, kind of. Like, we just started having fun.
Hold it like this. Talk into this.
Oh.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. But yeah, that's... That's
Yes. Okay.
That's awesome. Like, I really am glad to hear that, though, because correct me if I'm wrong, but like the views and everything that you get on social media is not tied to your worth. Your personal worth is not in that. You just see this as a way to like get up, grow.
I have something else to say about that, because another thing is algorithms change. So like literally, bro, I put my heart and soul into a video, and it would just like not perform well, and it'd be like, it would just kill my mood for like the next like 2 hours. But I realize now, I post this video on TikTok, does awful. I post it on Reels, crazy. Like literally like absolutely crazy. I'm at IU people, the bouncing video. I literally am called the IU bouncer now. Like that's my name.
I was thinking about starting this podcast with like Myer, aka the bouncer.
Yeah, nah. See, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. No, dude. You don't understand. Like, if I didn't post it on Reels, that video I wouldn't have done it ever again.
Okay.
Because it was gonna be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And it just kept going and going. And like going up,
So
got like 3 million views.
How do you feel about that though? Like, because I mean the bouncing thing is like goofy, so it's like, do you feel
I like it. Like,
you like doing the funny stuff?
I like doing the funny stuff, bro.
Okay,
that's
yeah,
the thing. I was doing
enough.
thirst traps and like
I see what you're saying.
videos where I was like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. There's
Stuff
like now there's a comedic charm in it, and you can see what people like about it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I like to show my personality a little bit more too. I want to start doing like cooking videos and like eating.
That'd be
videos.
fun. I love.
Shout out Troy.
Troy.
Yeah.
I'm so lost. I'm always so lost. It's fine. We'll leave it to the people.
Yeah.
I love like I used to watch Quinlan Black.
Yeah.
Black, whatever her last name is.
Yeah.
And I like her.
Blackwell, I think.
Blackwell. I love the cooking video because it's so goofy. So
Yeah.
I think that'd be so awesome.
I know. Bro, also shout out Colin Myers too. You know who Colin Myers is. Like, I just want to do like
the guy he blew up from what, the weed?
Yeah.
Shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I want to do funny videos of me just cooking, because I can just show myself, and I'm like a clumsy person, bro. Like, I just know it would be hectic. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, I mean, that would be awesome. I think it'll be so cool to see where you, like, in a couple years where you'll be on social media, whatever it might be. I know you're talking about modeling and stuff like that. So, I mean, it'll be sick to where you go. Because I feel like even though like you said, the videos are goofy, but you intend to be funny because you like doing that. So whatever you find, I'm basically trying to say is that you're not a slave to whatever you think will pop.
Yeah.
You're doing generally what you like. And as long as you keep following that, where you're at in a couple years is going to be awesome.
Bro, literally, I like had this realization where I used to like take down videos. I like put my heart into a video to get 200 likes, take it down. But it's like, bro, that video was good. And like people who like the video aren't going to judge it off of likes. Like maybe they might not watch it. Like sometimes I'll watch a video just because there's a lot of likes. So I'm like, I should watch this.
Yeah.
But no, I realized like the worth isn't based off of likes. It's genuine. Like I just like making videos. Like I genuinely, it's fun for me. And I love posting. Like I literally love it. I love people. And bro, like people recently have been calling me cool. And that's like the best compliment ever. Like you're so cool. And I'm like, Thank you. Like I really, bro, like that means the world to me.
Yeah,
It means everything to me.
that's so cool. So you like this? So you like the part of posting content is you like the interaction with the viewers.
Yeah.
That's what's there for you, where you're like, I'm about to post this, let's see what people say.
Yeah.
I want the backlashes, I guess.
Yeah.
Would say.
Like I enjoy
You
seeing
enjoy
what
that.
people have to say. And like,
That's awesome.
bro, another thing is my fan base has changed. My Instagram is 80% male.
Okay,
That is crazy to me. Like, you don't understand. It used to be 90 or 87% female, like on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, 80% male. Like, bro,
So,
I can get into any frat party. I can get like, bro, people just know me and they're like, I with your content.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay. I'm like,
thank you.
I feel good though. I started saying I appreciate it because I like can't say thank you anymore.
I get okay. Wow.
Yeah.
You said thank you too much. You had to switch the word.
Yeah, like that's like.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Make room for Myer.
But I think I'm gonna stop the bouncing. I gotta
Okay.
like change it up.
Change it up a little bit.
Change it up.
So what is because and like I'm so just like off whatever is new and popping like right. I'm just in my own little bubble and that's what I care about. So I'm sorry if this question is ignorant. But what is Didibop up to now? What is he doing?
Yo, he is popping, bro.
Let's go.
He is popping. He is living.
What content is he doing?
He's doing okay. To be honest, he's kind of doing like the old content that we used to do. He's kind of like he's with like some of my other friends, and it all appeals to like a younger group. It's kind of like I don't know. I like to call it like the fast fashion of social media.
Okay, the slop.
Yeah. So it's like if you were to post it, it would do so bad. Since he posts it,
okay,
it's
see.
like, and it's not bad content. Like
Yeah.
some of it's honestly pretty funny.
But like it's almost sounds like it's like you give Kevin Hart a joke, it's gonna do amazing. But if you give me the same joke,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna care.
Yeah.
Only Kevin Hart could do something.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Only Didibop can make.
Yeah,
something
and
like that
there's a
work.
lot of people like that. Like it's like a group of people, and they
Okay.
have a lot of traction around them. And a lot of people don't understand that, and that's like something that you learn as a creator. But like he's doing well. Like he's living in LA, like pays rent. Like he's streaming now too, which I'm
Wow.
happy for him. Like he's wanted to do this for a minute.
That's
And
so
bro, I just
cool.
support. I support all my friends doing that. Like I wish I was out there too, but I'm just not. But yeah, I'm glad to see him because he like bro. Literally a few months ago, he was doing really bad, like really bad. Like all of us were doing bad mentally, and he just like a month locked in of posting, got him so like right. Literally got him so right, and I'm like, he's flourishing, and I wish like, bro, like I don't want to talk too much about my friends, but like Presley, like he's not posting anymore, so he literally like is just not on the internet.
Okay, I mean that.
And I
by choice though,
no,
right?
well,
If he's not
it is
posting.
by choice, but it's because he's like he wasn't getting any views, so he just like chose to give up.
Gotcha.
But he also just like he's been like hated TikTok for a minute. Like I hate TikTok too. I do not like TikTok. So I understand where he's coming from, and he just needs like a strike of creativity, I think. Because he has a lot of good ideas, but his like ideas like bro, we used to just feed ideas to Owen. Like ideas like we just couldn't do.
Yeah.
We would just give it to Owen. Like he's like he's a creative guy.
That's dope.
I
mean,
love
you could
him.
tell me by his fits and like he had
Yeah.
his own little thing. He's obviously a creative guy.
Yeah.
So Didibop is a character, right? So obviously, well, I feel like because you got so many videos of like Didibop wearing the ski mask to where like the ski mask is like risen all the way up here, looks nothing like Didibop, and then you have his like thirst trap video. Is that a character?
I mean, like, Didibop's kind of like dead now to me, to be honest. Like, he like stopped posting on Didibop. He's posting on Trap Queen Owen. So it's
Trap Queen Owen.
it's more Owen now. Like he's
Perfect.
like more known as Owen. Like yes, he's known as Didibop, but I feel like it's more known now that it's like not like that was a character. But he'll occasionally like add a little bit of it, like sprinkle a little bit of Didibop on himself.
And then second question, you have said Presley, he's like, just TikTok wasn't working or whatever. Do you see a difference in platforms, like the type of people engaging? Like obviously Instagram's more male instead of,
Yeah. Oh,
but like
Yeah.
More positivity on Instagram, just hateful everywhere.
Nah, I mean, like, bro, you know well, like, Instagram is just straight, like, you can't post on there. Like, well, it depends, like, really. Like, if your video is controversial or, like, it's like, bro, you post cringy stuff on Instagram. Like, there's, like, a different algorithm. Like, TikTok is for more kids.
How would you explain the difference between TikTok and Instagram algorithm?
Instagram is real. TikTok, Piper Raquel. That's the best way I can put it. I don't even like it. Oh, does that make sense to you?
Does that make sense, David?
Piper Raquel. Do you know who that is?
No.
Who is someone? Lil Huddy. Do you know Lil Huddy?
Yeah.
Okay, Lil Huddy.
Is TikTok?
TikTok.
Okay.
Israel.
Who's Israel?
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Okay, you were referencing the country Israel.
Yeah. is Instagram. Like, it's just like, bro, it's like fried content.
Yeah.
Like, it's like brain rot content on TikTok, but it's like it's like mature brain rot on like on Reels.
Yeah, I would admit. Yeah, I will get caught sitting there watching Charlie Kirk Instagram Reels for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I couldn't sit on TikTok though.
It's less like creator like faces.
Yes. Okay. So it's almost like Instagram is the re-upload.
Yeah, or also like Reels is really good for like professional content, like people like with like a cooking show, like we'll make like short form cooking show content, like stuff like that. But with like TikTok, you can do that too, but it's very highly like it's like dances and like trends.
Yeah,
is TikTok.
It's almost like TikTok has like brands behind it, like the it's like a whole bunch of tiny ambassadors. While Instagram is a little bit more like...
It's like the UGC. Okay, you know what UGC is? Like user-generated content.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is TikTok's, like, that's TikTok's market. So when I get hit up to, like, do a promotion for something, it's never on Reels. It's always on TikTok.
Okay.
But when it's, like the gambling stuff, I know like you've seen like Rain Bet and like Stake, like that's all gonna be on Reels because the market is more Reels related, like the males and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. That's like the best way I can put it.
So I want to dive into. Oh wait, no, I had one final question. Okay. Presley. I wanted to know. So what is he doing now then?
Yo, he got a job.
Okay.
He got a job. That's what he got employed.
Nice.
In 95, that boy got a job.
Nice.
Yeah.
Making that moolah.
That's literally it.
That's it. Okay.
And I'm glad to see him doing something.
Yeah.
Like, you know. But it's kind of sad, bro. All my friends are broken up. Like, Owen's in LA. I'm in college.
You also talk though, right? Just like
not in person. We all still talk. I mean, Owen's like a little bit Hollywood. Can't lie. That boy's... He's a little Hollywood. Me and Presley get a little sad sometimes, but it's okay.
Oh, do you think you'll go out to LA?
Yeah, like
if like one day you don't go to IU.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to New York though. Modeling.
Yeah, for the modeling stuff. Do you want to talk? Do you mind talking a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, so like with modeling, like, because I remember you mentioned earlier, like social media is like kind of like the side hustle thing where you're like you're using this to get your name out, but like what you really want to do is the modeling stuff. Do you have like a vision or anything for it, or is it super...
Okay, so social media has always been a side hustle. It's never like the main thing, which I mean it would be awesome to be like main, but like you got to be big. Yeah. So my thing is I really want I want to have I want to be a hustler, bro. I want to have modeling as something I can do where I can travel, make content while I'm traveling, and then also like maybe get a job at like a startup. Cause I also had like a little like job offer for a startup. It's like good paying. Like just do that, ride the wave. Yeah. Instead of being confined to college, cause it's like, bro, like degrees literally. Some people don't even use their degrees. Yeah. So it's like I don't need to go to college.
Like most.
Yo, shout out to Owen. college. If y'all know that's a clip from like one podcast we were on. College. He's like, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna stream.
Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. I mean, I other than the language, I can't disagree with the attitude towards it.
Yeah, like I understand what he was saying now. Like I quoted Owen on that, because it's like, bro, I was always so set on going to college, but I'm here now.
Why? Was it because of like your parents?
My parents, bro. It's like a paved path for me. Like it's what I've always been told I was supposed to do. Mm-hmm. But it's like just so pointless, bro. I have so much I think I have more opportunity.
How many no's have you given?
What do you mean?
Like how many times have you said no to opportunity where you're like, this could change everything?
A lot, bro.
Oh,
you have no
man,
idea, and it's because I'm
dude.
lazy. It's literally because I'm lazy, bro. And
you know, God's gonna straighten you out. He's gonna put you where you need to be.
I'm learning.
Exactly.
Literally, this is another thing, bro. I'm literally learning.
Mm-hmm.
And we could transfer into the God segment right now.
Yeah,
like that would be a good.
That was an amazing segment. I have one more question I
Okay,
just thought of.
really?
Your parents. Do your parents understand your digital footprint? Do they?
My dad thinks it's funny. My mom, no, occasionally my mom would be like, take that off your story right now. And I'm like, why? It's not that bad. She's like, no, it's freaking disgusting. She's like, just take it down.
Your mom's a doctor, right?
Yeah. Bro, sometimes it's too much. But like, my dad saw me getting paid and was like, I love this.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's like, bro, like, for real, I was getting paid like $600 a video. Like $600 a video. Something like
that's crazy.
I used to admire you so much for like your little hustle.
Hey, bro, I was gonna say,
And
both admiring each other. They're two different things that we're doing. You know, obviously mine is like much more labor focused and like nothing near what you're doing, but they're both hustle, and it both takes a lot to get to where you want to go. Like, and you've gone so far from, like I said before the podcast, so you've gone so far from when me and Will knew you. Before, I didn't know you were posting TikToks in 7th grade, all that. I thought you just started like a year and a half ago. Or
yeah, I mean, I had like 500 followers.
That's still so.
Yeah, I was trying. That's the thing. Bro, you never know how long it's gonna take. Like literally, you never know. And my dad was like, maybe you should do what David's doing, go mow the lawn. I'm like, that's his thing. I was like, that's his thing. Like, I can't like take up his work like this competition. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep posting videos. I was like, I'm just gonna keep doing that.
So his hustle inspired your hustle for.
I mean, like I just like the art of hustling.
Yeah,
like I respected it.
Oh my gosh, dude,
Yeah.
that is crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so wow, that is so hilarious. So your dad's fully on board. He's like, dude, like you're so cool for this. But then your mom.
He saw me doing a little worse though, and he's like,
I thought this.
He's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
What's happening? I was like, I don't know.
So now we can transition into the religious talk, which is my favorite part about talking to anybody.
Jesus.
Jesus. So tell us a little bit, man. So because I know nothing about this about you. What's your background, first of all? What's your background? Do your parents have a belief in anything? What were you raised to know?
Okay, so this is kind of weird. My mom is atheist.
Okay.
My dad grew up Jewish.
Okay.
And
was he racially Jew or just culturally Jew?
See, this is weird because I'm not Jewish, but I have like Jewish blood in me, I think. But like my great grandpa was like born in Palestine. So like I literally don't know. Like I don't know. I just like I know my dad.
So then by blood you are Jewish, which is what I mean by like.
Yeah, but I'm not like my mom would have to be Jewish for me to be actually Jewish or something. I don't know. But like
I don't know how it works out.
Yeah, I don't know. So
anyways.
Yeah. That's a little, like hot topic. But no, yeah, so my dad is like, he grew up Jewish, but he's not. He's like, he's not really religious now. But occasionally I'll catch him and he'll be a little like,
gotcha.
Like, he'll be like a little, like, he'll have something to say, like, religious wise.
Okay.
And, I've never really talked to him about it, so I'm not too sure. But me personally, I am, I'm agnostic.
You believe in a higher power, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, and I'm really open-minded
Okay.
to all religion.
Yeah.
I will give you what I think about it, and then we can talk. If you
Dude,
wanna do
perfect.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
please do.
So I'm a very, like, I think a lot. Like at night, I will think a lot about death. I will think a lot about what the universe is. I will think a lot about why we think the way we do.
Okay.
And the biggest thing is that like my reasoning for religion is I always thought it was kind of like a coping mechanism because, humans, like we're animals and we are intelligent. So we come up with like, we want purpose. We want a purpose. Like you can see it with jobs. Like we find out what we want to do.
You need a reason to wake up.
Yeah, you need a reason to live. And some people can't fathom the fact that we might just be alive. Mm-hmm. Like we might just be living. And like part of that I think like is why we developed religion. But also I'm very open to like it being a real thing. I do believe I think is I just can't fathom like that we would know. Is the thing. But
but that's a fair point, though.
I just
because
can't fathom
somebody
it.
claiming that they know God, they're either out of their mind or they actually know God.
Yeah, literally. And I will never, because I don't know. Like, I haven't, like, the thing is, like, people say, like, he spoke to me. I literally have not had that happen. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it would be like. I have a Bible, like, in my room, too. Like, sometimes I will just read it because I'm interested in it. But it's like, dude, I don't need, like, even the Big Bang. Like, I think the Big Bang wasn't the beginning. Like, I just think that was an event. I don't know. I want to know how. Like, I want to know everything.
So you're so curious, but you have a lack of evidence to give you an answer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's just a lack of evidence, and I just feel like we'll never actually truly know.
Okay.
Is my biggest thing.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So, because you mentioned that you've had some conversations with some people about Christianity.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you were like, oh my gosh, wait, Christianity makes a little bit more sense than I thought? And then what are the things that you've either heard or that you think you know about Christianity that you're like, you guys are bat crazy?
Okay. So when I had this conversation, because for some background, I was sitting in the library with my friend Rayhan, and this group of like 3 guys came up to us and they were like, do you have some time to like answer some survey questions? I was like, of course. I was like, let's do it. And then like the first question was, what would you rate your spirituality? And I was like, okay, here we go. And we talked, we had this like same conversation. I told them what I thought, and they started telling me, they were like, here's what we think. And it was like, imagine you're an author and like you write a book and the author writes himself into the book. And like, that's kind of like, they like use that analogy with like God, and the characters inside the story don't know, like they only know what they're like written, like what they're told. So we're just like in this world with knowledge that God gave us, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like, it's kind of hard for me to remember everything, but that was kind of the analogy they gave me. And then they also talked to me about like all the scriptures and like vision accounts or whatever, like all the witness accounts. That's what I meant. And I was like, it all like makes sense, but I still just can't fully like have 100% faith in it. But the thing is, like, I do have some faith. I've been at like a low point and I'll like pray. I don't know who I'm praying to, but I'm praying. I'll sit in the shower. Fun fact about me, I sit down in the shower. Fun fact about me, I sit down in the shower.
That's not even that weird. That's not even that weird.
Just imagine like a fully naked 6'6" white skinny kid sitting down in the shower.
Crisscross applesauce in a bathtub.
Just praying. Just praying.
But I've heard this recently that people have like Christians will like be in the shower. Like Bryce Crawford was just talking about this, where he was like, he was like, I have so many like God moments in the shower of just like either like speaking to me, or like Forrest Frank was talking about it, where he was like, I'll be in the shower and an entire song gets downloaded and he gets out the shower and goes records an entire song that's just been like given to him?
I'm so like with myself in the shower. Like I'm at one. Like I'm like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, like I just really want to know, and I don't think I will ever really know. Like my biggest thing, I want to know what the universe is, or like even in like God, I want to know like who God is.
Yeah.
I want to know how, and I just
Yeah.
like we'll never know.
Do you want to know like would it be helpful to hear a Christian perspective what we think God is?
Yeah, I want to hear.
The characteristics.
Hit me.
Okay, so I guess maybe to answer your question a little bit, as Christians, I look at least towards the fruits of the Spirit. So the fruits of the Spirit is like the characteristics of the Holy Spirit, the characteristics of like God to a certain extent, or not to a certain extent. They are the characteristics of God. And so it's like peace, gentleness, kindness, self-control, all these different things. I actually pulled them. I don't have my phone. I'll put them on the screen actually for you guys, so there's no confusion, but there's a list of them. And so that's what we think, from my understanding, what we kind of look at God as a certain extent, and we pray for those characteristics, so it's like, so I'll pray in the morning, I'll be like, I pray that the fruits of your Spirit shine through me, Lord, so that people see you in me. The goal as like Christians is to live your life like Jesus, so that people see Jesus through you. And so we also think that God is Jesus, and so Jesus walking the earth, just look at what Jesus is doing. That's God's characteristics right there. Is that is literally God walking. Whatever he is saying or doing, that is directly what God would, that's the example right there of what God would be. And so it takes time, and it takes prayer, and it takes Bible reading to understand too.
Yeah.
To understand, for Christians to understand who God is and how he is and everything. And so I think that's like the kind of the answer from me on. So sorry. That's kind of that's kind of the that's kind of the answer from me is I look at those things. And so I would say, man, like, and I got told by a youth pastor one time, not even a youth pastor, just a pastor one time. He was like, the Bible is what separates us from every other religion. Read your Bible. That's what you lean on for your knowledge, your understanding, all these things. And so it's like, I think maybe that's where you might get your answers from, is reading the ancient texts of different religions.
Yeah.
And so like for me, like wholeheartedly, every bone in my body is like, Jesus is God. And I have full-heartedly believe if you read every one of them, you will land back at Jesus, because and that's just my belief. But that is like, that's understanding the characteristics of God and who he is reading these different ancient texts of these different regions of what people think God is.
Yeah.
So that might be where your lack of, knowledge or of wanting to know about God.
Yeah. And like, I think that it makes sense. I guess I just kind of have a lack or like a inability to grasp the fact that like, here's my thing. I'm very like keen on like interested in the universe and how big it is. And I do you believe in aliens? Because this is a weird topic with Christians, or like religious people. I think.
I don't.
You don't?
I there's a couple of different hypotheses or like ideas of it that I kind of like. One I've heard is they're demons. Aliens are demons.
Okay.
And angels.
I've never heard that.
So one thing I've heard is that like what we think aliens are is just demons and angels, just like whatever that might look like outside of our world, our planet. And so I think that would make sense to me, and that makes sense. But I can also grasp the fact that maybe, which I mean might be, I don't have enough information to say that this is accurate from my point of view of being a Christian, but like we're not the only creation, like God. So like what I believe that there is, I believe that maybe what we've seen outside from this earth is real. I'm just not set on the fact of that I know what it is.
Yeah. Okay. See, like, this is where I'm going to say, like, there are more stars than grains of sand on Earth, and with every star, there's a solar system. And I'm also very, like, I'm science guy. So it's like the key aspects to life are bound to be, like, somewhere in the universe. And some places have been around longer than Earth. So it's like, you know, like dinosaurs were a thing. Who's to say that there's like not another planet that is going through a whole different timeline than us? There might even be another intelligent species of life. But I do know that in Christianity, it's like God made us intelligent. Like he chose to make us intelligent. So it's like, maybe not. But if anything, there might even be like plant life or something. Like that's an alien species. So I just think when I think about us, I'm like, why are we important? Like, why are we so important to God? And like why are we us? And I just think that when we became intelligent, our brain developed the way it did, we're yearning for that sense of purpose, and we came up with all these things. And I think part of it is also like when the church, like back in the day, like the church was also kind of corrupt, like with
it's always been full of imperfect people.
Yeah, of course. But and they used power and money to spread like the gospel, and you know, it grew, but at what cost? But there, of course, there's always like good Christians and like good people. I just think like it's a very complex like idea, like in my opinion. But I also lean towards Christianity. That's another thing. If I were to be religious, I would be Christian.
Okay.
So I think it's because I'm such a curious and scientific person, I can't fully have devoted faith to Jesus, but I understand it. And I honestly, part of me, like, I hope that Jesus is, but I like can't. Whew, that was, I can't even lie. My brain just did some weird like thing when I said that. Like I just got like a beating in my head. Yo, is that a sign? That I don't know, but like,
Is he trying to get back?
no, he's on the phone.
Okay, cool.
But I do hope, because I don't want there to be nothing.
Right.
I really don't. My personal belief is which I have, like, I kind of pick and choose from each religion. I believe in reincarnation. I think
Can I tell you my issue with that real quick?
yeah, of course.
I know people who cherry pick religions, and the one thing I will say is that they all contradict each other. So it's either you have figured out your own specific religion that only Myer knows.
Well, that's what I.
That like, so but what I'm saying is that you're telling so because we're talking about belief in afterlife and God in the universe. So are you telling me that the one? Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, how could that be real?
Yeah,
if they contradict?
You know what? I let me reword it. I hope. It's my favorite. It's my favorite idea.
Is
reincarnation. That's the one I like to believe is true. But I don't know. I don't like truly have faith in it. But it's like, I feel like.
So you like the idea of it.
I feel like our like chi or whatever, like kind of just read cycles. And like when a new life form is born, like maybe. Or there's also like this crazy theory that I saw on TikTok. Because I'll research theories like left and right. Where I'm you, you are me. We're like a singular person, and we just live through everybody's life.
I've seen that theory.
Yeah, you've
Logic,
seen that?
you know Logic the rapper?
Yeah.
I think one of his albums is literally all about that. He made an entire concept album.
I think it's so interesting, but it's like it's hard to wrap my head around at the same time. So.
Yeah, it's. I will say the one thing. So when I was younger, I used to have a lot of like young kid crises. I used to have crises when I was younger because I was like, what is the afterlife? It makes me feel so weird and like uncomfortable within myself. Like, what is it? What is out there? And what just happened when like Jesus like put me in his palm, and I was like, all right, there's definitely nothing else out here that is real except for him. And that sat inside of me so deeply was when I started having a relationship and a knowing. So it was like after attending church, listening to worship music, different things, like feeding my spirit, and then having these realizations, having sitting, laying in my bed, watching a sermon, and finally clicking in my head that a man died on a cross, got crucified, died for all of our sins, including you and me, that he knew was going to be here. He died for the people that he didn't know on earth, but he was God, so he knew was coming. He died for our sins knowing that we would need help, knowing that we would need a rescue mission. And so that started in my heart where I was like chills all over my body. Like I swear that was when I got baptized by the Holy Spirit. And it just started this relationship that was just so undeniable because I kept seeing it show up. And I say all that to say that I think it's completely fair that you think that way of like everything, of like you're not completely sold on Christianity because it's like you would like it to be true, but you're scientific and you're looking at the universe. You're going, look how massive this is and look how small we are. You know, like what else is out there? I totally
Cook.
I totally get it. And I think that would be my rebuttal to it as a Christian, is that the only way to rectify that is a relationship with the Creator. And so what I would say is that the more you get, the more knowledge. I would encourage you to keep reading your Bible that you have in your room. Pray, but pray in the name of Jesus and see what happens. He says, like, ask and you shall receive. And so if it's coming from a good place and you start seeing things happen, it is undeniable that Jesus is God, because it's blasphemy to everything else. You cannot pray to Allah and then be like, Jesus is God. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
That's so funny, dude. And like, I wanna.
Does he need back?
Yeah, he needs back in.
Okay, I got you.
Hello, guys. Jesus, praise Jesus.
You want Cheez-Its?
I would love some Cheez-Its.
Bro, how does that
Yo,
take
how much
work?
time we got left?
20 something? 15.
15 minutes
Okay.
left?
Ooh.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, so what are you
I
about
want
to say?
to say, dude, all of my idols are Christian, and all they always say God first, and I see them in these big places, and I'm like, I like, maybe I should look into this. Like, they've been guided, like they're doing so well. And also shout out Harrison for the Bible, because I have a lot of Christian friends.
Wow.
And I always talk to them about Christianity because I love religion. I think it's so interesting. And I want to be inclined in it. It's just really hard for me. Yeah. So I'm going to open it and I'm going to read more. And
I have a
question.
Read the book of John.
Yeah, that's
Start in John.
I'm reading that one right now because that's what someone else recommended.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a question. If I start diving into Christianity, but I still don't have complete faith around it, is that like? That's fine.
It's growing, man.
Okay.
Everybody starts at their own spot, and it's I am no better than you just because I have more faith in you.
Yeah.
It does not make me better. Nobody's better than somebody else. It's just all of this. It's different walks, you know. And so it's like, don't be discouraged. Like reading the Bible, learning, you have to trust. It's this. You are not saved by your works. You are saved by Jesus's works. Mm-hmm. You have to trust that while you're reading your Bible and putting this information in, feeding your spirit, that he's going to do something with it. Mm-hmm. You don't do anything with the knowledge that you're reading, right? You have to trust that God is working in you to grow that faith. You're not even the one that grows the faith. So to put that burden on yourself is just completely unfair. Don't do that to yourself, because like you will naturally, if Christianity is true, which again, in every single one of my bones it's true, God will grow in you. You just gotta pick it
I'm
up.
also really scared to like. Okay, I'm like really scared of death.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, bro, I would like throw tantrums. Like, bro, I slept with my mom till I was like, that sounds crazy.
It did not sound crazy until you paused. I know where you're going.
Okay, I slept with my mom and my brother till I was in seventh grade. And I sucked my thumb till I was in 7th grade. I did this. Yeah.
And so that came from the fear of dying?
I would have these thoughts in my head where I'm like, I don't want to die. Like,
Was it the fear of dying or just the uncertainty of...
The fear of dying and, like, leaving this life behind. Because it's like, this is all I know. Like, I don't know anything else. But it's like, also, like, you know, like, what was life before, like, before you were alive? So I was like, I'm less tight about it now. But now when I think about, like, hell and heaven and that concept, I don't really like the fact that, like, I could be, like, such a good person, but I'm not Christian, and I go to hell.
Can I tell you something, though, that, like, kind of changed my mind about that? Mm-hmm. One, again, there's no, like, good person out there that makes it to heaven because they're good. And I think that actually levels the playing field way better than if it was by good works.
Well, what if there's, like, a child rapist and, like, they're devoted to Jesus? That's just a question I have.
Because just because they say they're devoted to Jesus doesn't mean that they are.
Okay.
So that's the whole point of Judgment Day, is that I'm not so, like, the whole thing is like think about it like this. Think about the perspective.
It's Jesus.
AC, yes. think about my perspective of, like, I shall not be jealous of anybody else of what they have. I should not be jealous of anybody's other faith or whatever it might be, and knowing or even worry or care, have fear about it, because there's Judgment Day, right? Mm-hmm. God is judging. God knows everything. That's why it says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand does. In other words, if I go and give money to somebody, do not go talking about it, because it's the only thing that matters is that God is seeing you no matter what, doing everything.
You know, I will say this now. I've not told anybody this. This is just for an example. Every single time I see a GoFundMe, I donate, like, at least $5, and I don't tell anybody about it. This is the first. Awesome. You're, like, the first person I told about this, and that's just something that I like to live by.
It's fine.
Because it's like, you know, I'm doing a good thing, and I'm doing it for myself and for them, not to get gratification from other people.
Yeah, and you know. And you want to know something? What you do for the least, you do for him. Mm-hmm. So giving to GoFundMe's, giving to
keep going.
giving to the least, giving to GoFundMe's, all these different things, you're doing to God. You're not just giving to them, you're giving to God. If that makes sense. So it's like, I'm planting the seeds. It's okay. I'm planting the seeds, so one day it'll grow and you'll understand.
Okay, awesome. I like that.
But yeah, that's yeah. I mean, I think that's beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you guys know Anna Hesser?
Yes.
Dude, you know how, like, she just, like, completely changed?
Wait, who?
Have you seen her?
I don't know her.
Anna Hesser.
Like, I don't really know her.
Greg Hesser's sister. Have you know who that is?
I don't know Greg, but I know.
Okay. Dude, she was, like, a druggie, had so many problems with her parents, like, family problems. And then one year, like, over the summer, she became devoted to Christ and, like, started going to the gym, like, fixed her relationship with her mom. And I was like, you look, like, really good, bro. And she's like, thank you. She, like, cut her hair. She used to be really insecure about her hair. She, like, because it was so thin and short. And she, like, got, like, sorry if I'm talking about you, Anna. I don't think you're going to see this. Yeah. Nah. She, like, took her extensions out, embraced herself, and, like, told me, like, dude, like, Jesus changed my life. And I just, like, couldn't, like, wrap my head around it. But
that's what I'm saying by the goal is to see Jesus in other people. The whole point of us being disciples of Christ is so that we walk outside and people like you go, you're different. Yeah. What happened? And they say, Jesus Christ. And that is, like, the best thing of all time. That's the only thing that matters. On like that is the biggest thing, is, like, she spread her word by watch this. She is not a salesman for Christ. She's an ambassador. She didn't have to sell anything. She walked into a room and you could tell that she was different. She didn't hand you a pamphlet, a Bible, say the name Jesus. She walked into the room and you saw Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Let me go to church with you. Take me to church.
But yeah, dude,
I've never been. Actually, I've been one time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend go to Traders Point.
Okay.
As my Pastor Aaron there has taught me so much, and he's the person who made me realize over a video sermon in a hotel room made me realize that Jesus actually died for my sins and just put that seed in me and has grown me over the past 10 years. I go to a different church now, but I still watch his sermons. I watch 2 sermons a week because I have to watch what he has to say. He's that good.
That's awesome. That's so awesome.
So yeah, dude. So I mean, oh man, that is so beautiful though. And you know why she took out those extensions? Because she discovered how God sees her. And he does not see her as somebody that needs extensions or needs to change the way she looks, but she saw who she was. She chose righteousness over looking at herself as oh.
I have something to say because I
Yeah.
remember now why she told me she turned her life around. She had a bad trip on shrooms. Yeah. That'll do it. No, what do you have to say about that? Because that's when she decided to go to church.
I don't know enough.
You don't know enough?
I don't know enough. I personally won't do shrooms, but it's because I am naturally a little bit of a spacey person. And yeah, get it in. But I'm naturally a spacey person, so I would just be afraid that I would do shrooms, and if I came out differently, I'd be really scared of that. But who's to say that God can't work through those things? And I'm not here to say that shrooms are necessarily bad or good. I'm just here to say that God can work through anything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I believe it.
It's not crazy. That's not crazy. I
What are you
believe.
about to say, David?
Shrooms just totally change your mindset. It's the ego death. You know what I'm saying? It'll show you not who you think you are. You know, it'll really put you in your place. Especially if you're carrying this is what I am, but it's not really who you are. Mm-hmm. You're just acting like that. It's gonna show you real quick. And I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna start talking to God and all this, but that could be what she realized on her trip. You know, like you said, hey, I gotta get closer to God. You know, there could be so many different reasons, but yeah, shrooms are crazy.
Dude, yeah, wow.
I'm scared of shrooms.
Don't do it if you're scared then.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I've done
Well, were you scared?
Oh my gosh.
We could bullish, but were you scared before you took that? Or were you
honestly, if I really came down to it, I wouldn't be scared. But I'm scared to be a different person. Just what you said.
You have to go in in the mind. Like I said, we can cut all this out, but when you do it, you go in on a mindset of this.
I don't really care, by the way.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't, and it goes for anything. If you're drunk, or let's say you're in a depressed mood and you start drinking,
You're gonna just be more depressed.
You're gonna be in a even worse mood until you're blackout. You're
Yeah.
You know.
Nothing matters.
Yeah. So you gotta go with a clear mindset for whatever you do. I guess it goes with anything in life.
Yeah.
Going with a mindset.
Except church.
W David. W David.
Except church. You can walk into church feeling like zero and walk out and be.
Bro.
You could deny God walking into church and you walk out and you're like, God is real.
Nah, literally, though, you should have. If you knew me middle school, I was the biggest atheist. Dude, I would on people's religions. Genuine. I would be you're stupid. That was the kind of person I was. Mm-hmm. But the more I grew up, the less I was like that. Bro, I actually hated that about myself. That's something I still look back on. I'm like, damn, I was a
moment?
Dickhead.
You didn't like yourself or retrospectively?
No, looking back.
Okay, yeah.
I really did not like that about myself. I don't know. Or I do not like that about myself. Yeah. So that's just something I would do. And even my best friend is so Christian. Bro, so Christian. My childhood best friend. And he would always tell me things. Yeah. And I was just tripping. But now I'm slowly yeah, probably maybe I should go to church.
And you know what's crazy is that how much time do we have left?
2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay. Till an hour?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We have like an hour 10 on here, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it is amazing because the way that we look at it is, you said
20 seconds.
But y'all keep going. You're at,
yeah, we're fine. Yeah. So it's amazing because the seeds that your friend has planted in you, the seeds that like is just like throwing in there,
Honestly,
tossing in there, and slowly, and it's crazy because there was one thing that our friend mom, I was talking to her today when I went to go pick up this microphone. Shout out JPA, shout out Joel. Thank you so much. You are a real one for letting me borrow this. His mom said something that like stuck with me, and it was like she's a Christian too, and she was like, a seed breaks before it grows. So therefore, anything in life you expect to happen to go far has to break before it grows. And so the same thing that's happening with your social medias right now. The seed was planted when you met Owen. It broke when the downstream.
Yeah.
And imagine if you left the garden. You were like, screw this.
Damn. You know, the guy like the meat falls off the bone.
Yeah.
The meat falls off the bone. He's like, that's my reaction to that.
But imagine if you left the garden and you didn't see it bloom.
Praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus, bro. Praise Jesus.
Also, it said you can't get anything good without anything bad. So to go to heaven, you have to die to go to heaven. So you
Exactly.
still have to.
Yeah.
And now I will say, before we wrap this up, I do have to clarify: God's will is not intended. God's will has no evil in it, and has no evil in it. So I'm not saying that's God's will for bad things to happen, but I do think he's a redeemer. So in that breaking, he can redeem a breaking, or the breaking needs to happen, and it's not necessarily sinful. It's just suffering.
I will say I've never like if a plane crashes or something, I don't think that's God's will per se. I literally just think like everything from like there on out is like bound to happen. And like maybe like if you really do pray enough, miracle could happen. But like even then, maybe the miracles aren't even like God's will. It's just like that's what was supposed to happen. Like I don't know if that makes sense.
I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I disagree with it personally.
Okay.
But like it's just that's such a long explanation that like
it's that's just like my own like
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, we have reached the end.
We have reached the end.
Thank you so much for coming on. This is like genuinely, I like mean this. Like even if we weren't filming this is like one of the best conversations I've had with somebody about Christianity.
W Myer.
You're so receptive about it and you're open minded, and I really do appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, go follow Myer. I'm gonna put all of his links in the description and everything like that on the screen. It'll pop up here.
I love you, bro.
Go to his all of his stuff, and let's make him a Christian.
Yeah, guys, make me a Christian.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. See y'all later.
Hey, Will, let me say something for the podcast. Just for like not this episode, but like you can put this in any episode. Yeah. I'll take any mic.
Just take this and sit in my chair.
Yep. All right, guys. So first off, I just want to say Will has been one of the best people I've ever met in my life. When I first met him, we were just goofy little 7th graders, watching Netflix, eating corn dogs like every single day during the summer. Will's transformed what I think completely about just religion and everything, and he does it in the best way possible. You have people that like force religion on you. You said your childhood best friend, he was like always talking about it.
Yeah.
Will, he doesn't force it on you, and that changes how you think of it. And he's always there to talk about it. Like me and Will had like an hour conversation the other day, just like diving in deeper, me learning a little bit more, because I feel like an idiot when it comes to this stuff, because I don't read the Bible.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's what. And Will's done a very good job at teaching me and, making me a better person overall. So I just like to thank Will for that. So thank you so much.
Dude, I appreciate that. I want to second all of that, bro. You're literally one of the best people I think I've ever met. Oh.
Dude, yeah, thank you, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh, W did.
Wow. All right.
I
What a
really
way
was.
to
You're
end.
like one of the few people I've kept in.